This is D Hunter, bringing another action figure review. Today, we're going to look at the Joker Dragon from the Dark Knight's Metal. This is the glow-in-the-dark edition. It's an Amazon exclusive. That's where I ordered it from. It finally arrived today after a ton of delays. So let's take a look at the packaging. As you can see, DC, the Joker Dragon from Dark Knight's Metal, glow-in-the-dark edition, gold label exclusive. A gold label figure is simply a retailer exclusive. Whether it be Target or Walmart, this is an Amazon exclusive. Here's the front of the box. On the back side, you can see the actual Joker Dragon. On the bottom, there is a barcode, in case that helps anybody. So with no further ado, let's open it up. And I did get two of these Joker Dragons, one of which to open and enjoy, the other one to keep unopened in my complete Batman-related unopened action figure collection. And then here's the regular version of the Joker Dragon on the top, next to the new glow-in-the-dark version on the bottom. Alright, now that we have this figure or vehicle out of the package, here it is with all the accessories laid out. We have a display stand, a collector's card, display stand for your collector's card, and then the Joker Dragon himself. Before we take a look at all that, let's talk about and check out the figure. So this is the Joker Dragon from the Dark Knight's Metal. There were many of them. Barbados called them to help ravage the earth. And you can see some of the different heroes and villains riding on them. Not only that, but this is the glow-in-the-dark version, which should be pretty cool. This guy comes in two separate pieces. Let's put them together. So now that he's put together, here he is. It's a very long Joker Dragon. Kind of has some fish-type characteristics going on. So let's take a closer look. Starting with his face, it looks excellent. Look at that. That is terrifying. He has jaw articulation. Very, very cool. And even his tongue is articulated on the inside. He has sort of a rough feel to him. The glow-in-the-dark paint. God, look at those bug eyes. The nose, the mouth. It is on point. The sculpt, the paint job. Those dragon sort of fins. He's got gills here to breathe. Kind of like a dragon. Kind of like a fish. See, the mouth is sort of under there. It's kind of weird. I guess that way it'll look good when you open it, but it looks kind of bad from this point of view. He's got these spikes, scales, excellent sculpt, excellent paint job. Look at the green scales going up and down. He does have this extra little piece here that actually is removable. You can pop that thing out, and it helps put a figure on there to ride the Joker Dragon. It just keeps going and going and going. Totally looks like a fish in the back. Now it has sort of a bendy wire here, at least a really big thick one. You can bend it and it sort of stays into place, at least to a point. He's got a ball joint in the neck. Pretty much looks exactly the same on the other side. And a closer look at his face and head sculpt, which I think looks fantastic. Yellow spiked teeth, bug eyes, sort of human looking nose. Very nicely done. And now for his accessories. He doesn't have any traditional accessories, but he has a display stand, collector's card, and stand for the card. So his display stand is considerably different than any of them we've seen before. Fully transparent, and it has two areas for a sort of tail and, I don't know, maybe neck area. Then it has a green DC at the bottom. Then we have his collector's card. As you can see, it's an image of the Joker Dragon, and it has sort of the glow-in-the-dark look. Joker Dragon, glow-in-the-dark edition. On the back, we have a certificate of authenticity, number 1,657 out of 5,400. And then we also have this display stand. If you want to display your collector's card next to your figure, you can do so. Personally, I hate these things. Now to check out the differences and similarities between this new glow-in-the-dark Joker Dragon, which is above, and the original version, which is below. And they look almost exactly the same. Start with their heads. The green is maybe a little bit, I don't know, richer in this guy. A little bit sort of whited out, a little bit faded. Really, the entire color scheme is just a little bit darker and richer on him, a little bit more faded on him, probably because they glow in the dark paint. The face, very, very similar. I noticed that the gills here just has red around each one, but this one almost looks like it's bloody on the inside. Some significant differences there. Beyond that, everything is pretty much the same. The gills are really the big noticeable difference. And I did get 3 of the original Joker Dragon figure. I thought it'd be cool to have a bunch of weird different creatures or Jokers, or maybe even a bunch of just creatures for the Joker. And now with the glow-in-the-dark version, I have 4 of them. Now let's check out the measurements of this thing. So it's very, very long. I'd say about 19.5 inches long. And it's really not very tall. About 4.5 inches tall. And he doesn't have a lot of articulation. Like I said before, he's got the ball joint in the neck. Rotate side to side. Looks up and down. Can sort of tilt side to side. He has jaw articulation, which is a very cool feature, and even tongue articulation inside of there. Beyond that, he's got this tail here with a little bit of a bendy wire, but it's really thick and hard to sort of get to do what you want it to do. It doesn't have a lot of actual permanent move to it. I mean, I can easily do like this, but it's not going to stay that way. It's just going to try to bounce back. And then that thing gets removed. This thing can get removed, although it's definitely not supposed to. And he has one more significant action feature. The glow-in-the-dark feature. It's actually really cool. Here he is charged up in a fully lit room. You can see he's a lot greener than he was white earlier. And then here he is in a semi-lit room. And here in a completely dark room. This is one of the best glow-in-the-dark figures McFarlane has released. It charges very, very bright and seems to hold it pretty nicely. Here are all of the different Amazon exclusive glow-in-the-dark figures they've made. Titan Joker, John Stewart Green Lantern, Joker Batman Robot, Hal Jordan Parallax Green Lantern, Infected Batman, and Swamp Thing. The next one to come out is going to be the Arkham Asylum Killer Croc Mega Figure. And they also made a glow-in-the-dark Batman Forever Batmobile. Here's a look at this Joker Dragon, fully lit up, and a closer look at his face, glowing in the dark. Very, very nice effect on this figure. Here's the Batman who laughs, controlling 2 Joker Dragons, with the 2 Joker Xenomorphs riding on top of them. Absolute madness. And a little further look back, just so you can see a little more of what's going on. And when I showed this setup to my wife, she just looked at me, rolled her eyes, and said, "That's so juvenile." And she's right. This whole thing is juvenile. Joker Dragon, Batmobile, giant Batman monster truck. But it's still kinda cool. Here's the Titan Joker, petting 2 of his Joker Dragon pets. Now let's move to sort of an Asian scene. What better way to celebrate a couple of dragons than possibly the Chinese New Year? Here's the Joker from Ninja Batman, petting his Joker Dragon. Here's the Ninja Batman fighting the Ninja Joker with a couple of Joker Dragons in the background. Here are the Joker Dragons attacking a Batman in the golden helmet armor. Believe it or not, but this guy was actually painted for the Chinese New Year, so it seems appropriate to fight the Joker Dragon. Here's a more modern version of the Joker. He's coming out of his base, hideout, or lair. Then he encounters the Joker Dragon in the alleyway. And just a full look at the Joker's base, lair, diorama. Now I'm going to check out some Joker figures from different various companies riding on this Joker Dragon, so you can see how they fit in both scale and style-wise, in case you want to mix some other lines with this thing. Here's McFarlane DC Multiverse Joker riding on the Joker Dragon. And here's a DC Direct, DC Essentials, DC's Joker on the Joker Dragon. Then, with a Mezco Joker on this thing. Next, with a Mattel version of Joker. Here's the Joker Dragon with a Mafex version of Joker driving. And finally, with an SH Figure Arts version of Joker. So overall, the Joker Dragon is pretty cool. I always thought the original one's cool, although it's a little bit sort of out there. And the Joker is pretty much out there, but this is like an actual giant Joker dragonfish monster type thing. Not something you'll see in everyday Batman comics. But the Dark Knight's Metal had all kind of weird, crazy stuff going on. And the figure itself is very well done. The head and face sculpt is absolutely amazing. The body, the scales, the spikes, it's all very well done. And the glow-in-the-dark version is pretty much the same thing, except the green is just a little bit more faded. And boy, that glow-in-the-dark feature is fantastic. I would say it's the best of all the McFarlane DC Multiverse glow-in-the-dark figures and vehicles they've made so far. He charges up quick, stays charged up for a little while, and looks really, really bright in the dark. If I were to rate this figure, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I think it's better than the regular one, because the regular one looked really cool, but this one looks really cool and has a really, really cool feature that works really well. Happy to add another one to my Joker Dragon collection. So this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say with the video, head to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate when you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.